Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Few people like thinking of their demise, but getting clear on your final intentions and letting the right person or persons know about them can be a last great accomplishment and contribute to your legacy. Of course, you know you need a will or a trust. Well, there are free will and testament templates for all 50 states that can work in common situations. Just Google will templates, you'll find it. Also, do complete an advance medical directive. That describes who you want making medical decisions for you if you're unable to. And the form also allows you to state the circumstances, if any, in which you'll want treatment to be limited to reducing pain and suffering, and in states where it's legal, when you'd want physician-assisted dying. And the AARP offers free Advanced Medical Directive forms for all 50 states. Just Google AARP Advanced Medical Directive, you'll find it. Anyway, here in this little talk, I want to list some issues that are less often thought about and less often conveyed to the loved one or loved ones who are going to help ensure that your post-mortem desires are fulfilled. First, let's talk about your memorial service. First of all, do you want one? And if so, do you have any requests for music? Who will be invited? Who will speak? How serious or light the tone? I know someone who wants a slideshow of his accomplishments. And what about inviting people for a meal? I know someone who at her death wants 50s pop music playing while fun foods are served. Do you want a funeral in a funeral home or just at the gravesite? A modest coffin and headstone or something fancier? Now let's turn to your stuff. Many people's will omit some items of sentimental value. Are there any you want directed? For example, a bracelet you want to be sure your granddaughter gets? I want my piano to go to the San Francisco Conservatory of Music. Now let's talk about messages. Are there things you'd like to say to certain people that you don't want to say while you're alive? For example, it could be an apology, or conversely, confronting a person about their bad behavior. Would you like to write a letter that would go to a group of people? Maybe not just friends and family, but also colleagues. Such a letter might include, for example, statements of gratitude, of admonition, your thoughts on the life well led, or even statements of your political views that you deem important, but in today's society, you've been afraid to say. How about how to muster the courage, though? It's hard to write, let alone share such a list. Maybe you want to draft it while reminding yourself that you can always delete it before sending. You may additionally motivate yourself by picturing the benefits of writing and sharing it, and the liabilities of not doing that. Most people end up wanting to retain some agency even after they're gone. As with most writing, it's usually wise to not overthink. For each of the items that I've mentioned, you might just jot down what first comes to mind. That's often what's most important, and those thoughts are less likely to be censored by shoulds. Then put your draft aside and review it the next day with fresh eyes, whereupon you can decide to scrap it, like it, or revise it maybe a number of times. And finally, ask yourself whether the wise one within you would indeed share it, and if so, to whom and when. We can't live forever, but we can squeeze more meaning from our lives by sharing our last wishes. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and I especially like it if you hit the share button below, share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.